Red and blue lights flash in your rearview mirror. Your heart starts racing. The officer walks up and asks a simple question. Do you know why I pulled you over? That one question has caused more people to incriminate themselves than almost anything else in traffic law. Today, I'm going to explain 6 powerful ways to outsmart the police, legally. Not by lying. Not by arguing. Not by resisting. But by understanding psychology, procedure, and your constitutional rights. Because the smartest person in a police encounter is not the loudest one. It's the calmest one. Let's begin. Point 1. Control the conversation immediately. Police are trained to gather information quickly. Most drivers make the mistake of talking too much. When an officer asks, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" do not guess. Do not confess. Do not speculate. Instead say, "Officer, I'm not sure." Simple. Neutral. Safe. The goal is not to win a debate. The goal is to avoid building a case against yourself. Silence is often smarter than explanation. Point 2. Never volunteer extra information. Here's a harsh truth. Police are not required to help you avoid charges. If you say, "I was only going 10 over. I was distracted for a second. I just had one drink," you just handed them evidence. Outsmarting the police means, answer only what is legally required. License, registration, proof of insurance, nothing more. The less you say, the less they can use. Point 3. Ask, "Am I being detained?" This question changes everything. If you're not under arrest and not being detained, you may be free to leave. Calmly ask, "Officer, am I being detained?" If they say no, "Am I free to go?" This establishes legal boundaries. Never ask aggressively. Never demand. Calm tone equals powerful control. Point 4. Master the art of calm body language. Police write reports later. They describe behavior like nervous, aggressive, furtive movements, refused commands. Your body language becomes evidence. Hands visible. Slow movements. Neutral facial expression. The calmer you look, the weaker their suspicion narrative becomes. Outsmarting starts with physical control. Point 5. You do not have to consent to searches. This is one of the biggest mistakes Americans make. "Officer, do you mind if I take a look inside?" That sounds casual. It's not casual. It's a legal trap. Say clearly, "I do not consent to any searches." You are not being disrespectful. You are protecting your rights. Consent removes your ability to challenge the search later. Never give it lightly. Point 6. Understand the power of silence. After you identify yourself, you have the right to remain silent. Say, "I'm invoking my right to remain silent." Then stop talking. Do not explain. Do not justify. Do not argue. Police are trained interviewers. They use pauses. They use pressure. They use friendliness. Silence defeats all of those tactics. Point 7. Do not fall for friendly interrogation. Some officers act intimidating. Others act friendly. "Where are you headed?" "Long night." "Just trying to help you out." Friendly conversation often turns into incriminating statements. Remember, anything you say can be used against you. Friendly does not mean informal. Stay polite, but stay minimal. Point 8. Never physically resist, ever, even if you believe the stop is unlawful. Even if you believe they're wrong. Even if you feel disrespected. Physical resistance turns minor issues into criminal charges. Outsmarting police means, comply physically. Challenge legally. Courtrooms fix violations. Roadside resistance creates charges. Point 9. Record. But do it smartly. In most public interactions, you may record police. But don't wave the phone aggressively. Say calmly, "I am recording for my protection." Place the phone somewhere visible and stable. Recording protects both sides. But attitude determines escalation. Point 10. Don't argue law on the side of the road. Many people try to quote the Constitution during traffic stops. That rarely ends well. Officers are not judges. If you say, "That's unconstitutional," you can't do that. You may increase tension. Instead say, "I do not consent. I would like a lawyer. I choose to remain silent." Short phrases. Legal phrases. Powerful phrases. Point 11. Understand pretext stops in the U.S. Officers can stop a vehicle for minor violations. Broken tail light. Rolling stop. Lane drift. The stop may be about something else entirely. Outsmarting police means, keep your vehicle compliant. Check lights. Avoid obvious violations. Prevention beats confrontation. Point 12. The ultimate way to outsmart police. Emotional discipline. Here's the truth no one talks about. Police encounters are psychological tests. They test your fear, your ego, your patience, your control. Most people lose because they react emotionally. The smartest move is emotional discipline. You win by staying calm, saying less, complying physically, refusing searches verbally, requesting a lawyer when needed. Outsmarting the police is not about beating them. It's about not beating yourself. Closing message, strong and inspiring. Let me leave you with this. The goal of a police encounter is not to prove you're right. It's to leave safely. The Constitution gives you rights. But those rights only protect you if you know how to use them calmly. 6 ways to outsmart the police. It really comes down to this. 1. Control your words. 2. Control your body. 3. Control your emotions. 4. Refuse consent clearly. 5. Stay silent strategically. 6. Fight in court, not on the street. Smart beats loud. Calm beats angry. Silence beats explanation. And discipline beats ego, every single time. If this helped you understand your rights better, stay informed. Because knowledge is power. And calm knowledge is protection.